Hello, darling viewers. We are here again, and it's 2025. We're back. Ethics Pod is back.
Why are you so excited?
I'm always excited to be here. Are you not excited to see our viewers? It's another year, and we are here again.
Okay.
Lola, how are you feeling this year now?
I'm alright. I'm good. 2025 is starting. It's not starting as fast as I expected it.
You want it to be fast? Where are you rushing to?
No, by now I thought I'd have built my house in Maitama.
Oh my God! You wanted to build your house. You just wanted to start 2025. You have your goals. So you're part of those new resolution people.
No, resolution in the mud. Last year I was like, I want to do this. I want to do that.
How many did you do?
No.
I actually believe that there are people that set their minds to it and they do it too. Those ones are superhumans, but I don't even do resolutions. Any vibes and inshallah, we move.
You go with the flow, yeah?
I tell you.
Anyways, it's amazing to be here. Audience, don't mind me. Like, I'm happy to see you guys. I know you're happy to see me, and if you're not happy to see me, too bad. I mean, your faces, I'm not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. Welcome to Ethics Pod 2025.
Yep. First episode of 2025. We're super excited.
What do you think about last year, Meg? How was it for you?
Last year was like a learning, will I say curve? I can't call it curve. It was a learning process. Very interesting, it was full of learning. Like we learned every episode was like one thing or the other. Yeah. And I think we're ready to do better this year. Are we?
We are ready. I mean, the spirit is willing. The spirit is willing to do better. We have to do better. We owe it to you guys to do better. But
yes.
At the same time, we're still going to make mistakes. We're still going to learn.
And you will accept those mistakes with us. Yes, you have to
accept the mistakes. But also, we encourage you to, subscribe, like, share, comment. Let's know what you want. Like, for instance, if you want us to come and, damage where somebody's agbada, reach out to me. I'll give you my...
No, I should have a clown outfit.
My Instagram, is how do those YouTubers do? Is there?
Here.
Do you get? Let me know. DM me. And would work on it. But
yeah, I'll definitely do
so
better.
far so good. I mean, for me last year, like you said, it was a learning curve. But also, I think what stood out for me is how different it is to work on a creative process in the kind of industry that we work in.
Yes. I think that was the most challenging part for me because we are, as creatives in the outside world, you're used to working with no limits, no walls whatsoever. But there are certain processes, there are certain things, there are certain, I don't know, boundaries. You can't cross, you can't do this, you can't do this. I think that was the most challenging thing for me.
If you cross it, though?
I don't want to find out though.
but, last year, I mean, we did 5 episodes.
Yes.
For me, which one was your standout moment?
For me, standout moment was the Sierra Leonean Anti-Corruption Commissioner. Yes, Mr. Kaifala. Yes, it was really, really interesting because we had so much to talk about. It was conversational. I think that was and I think second position. Should we rate it 1 to top 3?
Okay, top 3. So my top 3, I loved Joaba's one. I loved it. Yeah. I think for me that was the one that really set us up. We were at ease. We kind of flowed into it. It made Mr. Kaifala's one
easier. I think it sets the pace.
So top 3 for me is Mr. Joaba, Mr. Kaifala. The remaining can share number 3. All of them can share number 3.
For me, top 3 would be... you're too diplomatic. You cannot pick top 3 and just...
your own face.
Anyway, number 1 for me would be... But the fact that you said Joaba set the pace, so I think that kind of... But still, Mr. Kaifala, my number 1. Joaba, my number 2. Then number 3... All of them can share number 3.
Okay, no, number 3. No, let me see.
Pick number 3, then I'll pick number... If not, both of us will be diplomatic.
Number 3, I will go with... Who else did we have, actually? I know we had the retired AG. And we also had Mr.
We had...
what's this man's...
Kanu Agabi.
Rafsanjani. So who was the 5th person?
Who was... Can you imagine? We're forgetting
and we did 5 episodes.
We did 5 episodes.
Mr. Producer, who did...
Please, who was the 5th? This is supposed to be like a teamwork anyways.
Huh?
SUG. Oh my God! That is definitely my number 3.
So how
Why did we forget?
We forgot about them.
I think because our minds were just focusing on guests, like one guest. You understand? I think
I
that
want to
was
change my I
me
mean,
too. I'm
my number
definitely.
one is my number one remains Joaba, but my number two is the SUGs, the SUG presidents, and then my number three is Mr. Benkai.
I think my own number one is SUG presidents. I think because it was chaotic. It was amazingly chaotic. We were all struggling for the stage, and it was really insightful because we could really hear from young people's perspectives, like younger than us, or even like in our age range. And that was the only time we really had that.
In
So
our
for me,
age range. Thanks.
no, not you, not you. Millennial Daddy still remains. By the way, he's still Millennial Daddy. You are not. That name is not going anywhere. So for me, that kind of stood out because I felt like we were all talking like we were peers. But with the others, I must confess, it felt like it's like it's my daddy that I'm talking to. You understand?
Although during the SUG president thing, I mean, and for the viewers and listeners, we invited 6 SUG presidents, female. To come and talk
if you haven't
about,
watched that episode, you need to see
I mean,
it.
you need to see all the episodes. Trust me. So we invited them, and they were speaking about corruption in their unit. I know that they tried to make me feel like I was not that old, and I liked it. I like it when people feel I'm not
Please,
that old. Actually,
are you people showing I'm rolling my eyes? Oh, please.
But all the episodes were amazing. Now, looking forward into the new year, what are you personally planning to bring to the table, not just for this podcast, but I mean also for the anti-corruption, right?
Yeah, I think for me, I want us to reach more young people. I want more young people to know what we are doing. I want more young people to find this platform. I just want us to reach more young people. Let's have more young people audience. Let's have young people like us who want to listen to us, because that's one of the goals for this podcast. We want people that we can relate to watch us, give their inputs. Oh, I think you guys should talk about this. Oh, I think you guys should talk about, and bring on also more young people too. So that's what I'm looking forward to personally.
And that's amazing. It's amazing you bring that up, because for our viewers, I mean, and audience, this episode is, it's going to be different. You're going to be seeing faces you've never seen before. Right, and you're going to be learning about people that you didn't know existed. They were behind the scenes.
Yes, powerful people.
It's not just going to be me and
it's not just like, all the faces behind the brand have to be here this episode.
So for me, I think I'm looking forward to reaching more people. Right, I want to also take this up a notch. Like, I want us to be like beacons for other anti-corruption agencies, but also other MDAs. Let you know that the world is moving fast, and these are some of the new platforms where you can reach people and make positive change. And it's not just about anti-corruption, but we're also talking about morals. We're talking about economy, business, making things better, because we literally need to make Nigeria better.
And to add, I feel like I also want us to make the anti-corruption talk cool. As young people, I was like thinking about it. Our attention span is dead. Like, there's nothing anybody can do about it. So I want us to approach this year with a way that we can make young people stay and listen to we talking about anti-corruption.
Every time they see us,
because what is it? Government, ICB, please move.
Now, so this is what's gonna happen right now. You said you're taking me out to lunch today. You said so.
My memory fails me sometimes. Can you imagine? Millennial Daddy. Your daddy vibes now.
Which translates as, let me eat the food of my lips.
Oh my God.
So viewers, don't go away. What is going to happen is that we are going to go for lunch. And then
you'll be seeing amazing faces, man. Don't miss us too much. These people you are going to be entertained.
We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
Bye.
Welcome back, our darling viewers. I had to leave Ola in the restaurant because he was refusing to stand up. And we are back here. This time, I have 2 background people. And tell God, finally, we dragged them to be on stage with us. I have Kayde and Dari.
Hi, viewers. I'm back. Something happened, though. That Dami left me in the cafeteria. I mean, ran away. I mean, she ran. She walked out majestically, but is still running away. Now, it's only God that will save me from washing plates. But for now, I'm going to focus on 2 beautiful people beside me, in hope that I'll do such a good job that they will press small funds that are going to use to balance money for Amala. Dami,
I'm waiting for you. I will catch.
How are you guys doing?
Very well.
How do you feel to be in
nice,
front of the camera?
It's nice to be here. I have my reservation coming on the show, but what will I do when my producer says you have to be here?
Side notes, Kenny is a very serious person, but we had to bring him here somehow. So we are going to drag that seriousness out of him. And we have Dari here. So Dari,
I am. I'm here.
Are you happy to be in front of the camera?
Very, very well.
Okay, so let me ask both of you now. Let me start with Kenny. Okay. Between being here, right now we're facing, if you ask me now, I'll tell you that I prefer to be here. Let me be in front of this guy. Because all those, by the way, Kenny is our research person. All the research, everything that we say here, he does the groundwork. So for me, I would prefer talking to my viewers here, like instead of doing all those work, that's too much work. But for you, which one would you prefer?
I would still prefer to walk behind the scene.
Really?
I would prefer to, I honestly, probably because I think I have asset issues.
Oh.
That's one.
It doesn't matter now. We are Nigerians. We be Nigerians, so you can have your accent.
And again, I'm a very laid back person. And if you are a very laid back person, for you to come in front of camera and talk, it will be too boring for the audience.
For you to come in front of the camera. Okay.
It will be too boring. So
yeah.
those are the issues. That's why I don't like coming in front. I like walking behind the scene. I think that's my area of strength. So to speak.
This life is not even balanced and he does a very great research work. Because some things I don't like research. Oh God, if you want to punish me, just tell me to be doing it. But Mr. Kenny will do it in his sleep. So now let's ask Dari. So Dari, which one do you prefer?
Well, actually, I also prefer to be at the bathroom because as I'm here now, missing my camera, the sound.
Running up and down, doing this one, seeing everybody's okay. Yes, Dari works with technical support, everything technical, he does it, which is also a lot of work because you have to be like really that.
Yes. That's where I belong. That's where I want to be.
And we can never tell. You may be trained and you will become.
Yes, now even you too.
I'm not a shy person, but I also want to be at the back row.
And there's something with being in front of the camera. It's different from when we are just gisting normally. Some people have this self-consciousness.
Be conscious that okay, I don't want to sleep and I don't want to say things that
I don't want to say.
Now see, I'm choosing my words carefully because I know there is a camera in front of me.
Because if you go and miss Yan, that's it though. I actually understand. Everybody has their area of strength.
Hi, hello. So we finally, Nimi has been coming.
Yes.
But this man, this your packs. Man, they are intimidating.
Yes.
So, ladies first, Nimi. Yeah. Introduce yourself. Let these beautiful people know who you are.
My name is Nimi. Yeah. Nimi, they call me the production manager, but I am just Nimi.
They call you?
Yes, they call me. Okay. Yeah.
And you, what do they call you? Who do people say you are?
I don't even know. That's the problem. Anyway, my name is Steve.
Yeah.
I like to call myself DS.
DS.
Yes, that's okay. Daniel Steve. Yeah.
Do you have any other S in your name?
No, sir.
Okay, you don't want to be called DSS.
No, okay. It's all right.
Steven or Steve?
Steven.
Which one?
Steppen. Anyone.
Anyways, just like we said, we're going to be, introducing so many people that have been making things work, but we're not seeing them. So, just talk us through the whole process. How's it been for you? Let me start with you. How's it been? What's it been like? And
Anyways, it's been amazing. It's been one stage of growth to another. We've evolved. I remember the first time we knew we were going to do this, we had so much anxiety, we didn't know what to expect. And finally, we're here. We're doing number 6 episode. My goodness, I think we've done amazing so far, and we're still growing. And we hope that there's more. Things will definitely get better.
Sure. So DS, what are some of the challenges? Like you saw both as an individual and you're somebody that's very perceptive. Like you're at the background and you see all of us. What are some of those things you noticed as an individual, but also as a group, that was like challenging for us?
Well, first of all, I'll say funding was a bit of a challenge. In fact, most of the challenges we had centered around funding.
Yeah.
And funding was if you don't get money, you don't feel more.
Hide your face.
Just hide your face. So, but I still want to appreciate the commission for their support.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't been easy.
I mean, the chairman.
Yeah.
Yes,
Chairman.
yes,
It's the
yes,
chairman.
yes.
Thank you.
In fact, then to the crew members, in fact, even though I was not with you guys all through the end of the year, but
What happened to you, Seth? Where did you go?
leave that place.
No.
You see 177, just leave it. Just leave it.
Yeah,
but we thank God.
Yeah.
I came, and I come.
Okay.
So to my crew members, I really want to appreciate you. Challenges here and there, but we've been scaling through. Our amazing director,
Yeah.
Mr. Bakari,
Yes.
he has been so wonderful.
Yes.
Support is
Please, sir, take the
top
flowers.
notch.
Yeah.
And for the podcast, how has it been? How's the experience been? Secondly, did you think that you'd be doing anything podcast?
Honestly, I never knew I was going to be part of the team. But when they said, okay, we needed someone that to be writing, and I think the HOD just decided that, okay, you joined it. You understand? And it's been a learning curve, so to speak, because we had to be trained on how to write and how to present and what podcast entails. But you know, I had my reservation about scripting a podcast show. You understand? In the course of the training, I don't know whether Dari remembers, someone was like saying we should script it and we have to follow the script. And I was arguing that, no, you can't script a show like this that is meant for the youth. I was arguing that because the moment you script,
It becomes very rigid. Yes, that comes with
very
it.
rigid. And of course, our target audience, we are trying as much as possible to reach the young people. And by the time you are saying, hello, welcome to Ethics Sport and the rest, it's enough immediately. It's enough.
Yes,
so,
you're very
so
right.
we had that back and forth. But at some point, I think we came to a point where we agreed that, okay, probably the introduction should be scripted while we allow the issues to the flow. So, and I think we are not there yet.
We're
But
still
of
learning.
course, we are still learning and we're evolving, and of course, we are going to do better. So I'm looking forward to a very robust production in 2025. I'm looking forward to an exciting guest on the show, and I just want an Ethics Sport where we will take the number one trend on
Yes,
We take number one.
trending.
Yes,
We want
let's-
to be
That's
doing
what I'm
that.
saying. All social
what these
media.
guys are doing. yeah.
Honestly, we need that.
So how do we go about that?
That's how I bring you people here now. Who knows? One of you can be doing host and you ginger people to listen. Honestly speaking, because we have to appeal to young people. That's why we're here. We don't want to just be talking about anti-corruption and nobody's listening to us.
Of course.
We want it to be very interesting. We
Vibing.
want it to be. Like, how do you think we can do it, Abeg? Is it? Do we have to change how we talk? Do we have to? Like, I don't even know. We just need more people to know that ICPC is here. We're fighting corruption in a very flexible way. And just like you said, that most times we cannot do scripts. You cannot do scripts. Where it's like, right about now we'll be doing it to be even Dari, if you were not on this team, do you think that you'd be watching our podcast? Don't lie. Say the truth.
Actually, I may say yes and I may not say, I may say no.
This
Because
was very
yes,
political.
the reason is because the introduction, like Kenny said, hello, welcome to Ethics, but you know that kind of thing sometimes can just flame me up. And I also agree when we were discussing something the other time. I would say if it's a lady, people like seeing the one fine babe, And if you see that
Honestly,
fine
these people
babe,
believe
they will
that
just like,
a
wow,
babe
let's go
is
to
an
the-
attraction.
And let's
Mhm.
yes. If you
So
see
yeah,
that,
if you see a fine babe now, that will attract you to.
I'm married, though. Don't let my wife. But
No,
if you
it's
see a
the
fine
same
babe,
space.
if you see a fine
Yeah, I
babe,
get that whole attraction
the
thing.
attraction will come. Then I want to
you'll be
listen.
like,
Let me
what's
just
this
hear
person
out.
saying?
Yes.
Okay.
And another thing is, the kind of situation we are now, it's Gen Z world.
Yes, please.
So the youths, the vibing now they are doing. We need to, bring it on and let that vibing
Give the
continue.
vibe.
Yes,
But
yes.
if you ask me, right, I just think we may need to introduce some form of comic aspect of because for someone like me, if I go on social media, what I want to watch is comedy. You understand? So I don't like the fact that I have to watch something that people are talking.
That's ironic. I never would have thought about
Comedy.
somebody like that.
Yeah,
He's so serious that you like comedy.
Yeah, if I want to read stuff, I know where to go. I go on Twitter. I know there are some guys I follow. You follow the likes of David Oney. He will give you like 10.
Drain down. Yes.
So,
properly.
But yeah, I want to enjoy. I want to relax. I just go. Let me watch Savino's. Let me watch my Caribbean.
Hey, yeah, I'm shocked though.
I just
So, a
feel
fan of
like
Savino.
yeah, there are some other guys like me who just when they want to wind away time.
Comedy appeals.
Yeah.
So if it's not
so
funny,
how
they're
do
not
we
making me
bring-
laugh.
So how do we bring? How do
I'm
we
going to
infuse
like
that?
Coming
We need
into
somebody
what we
that
are
is
doing.
funny.
So how do we infuse
Yes.
that? You know, people like drama. You understand? So when
The
it's
blast rules,
We
right?
need to give them bad
Oh,
schools.
eh.
In this episode, we're talking about how we can do better as ethics sports team, like how we can do better, reach more people this year, have people listen to us, grow our audience. And for you, you're part of the populace. You feel like, oh, okay, if I see something that is funny, I'm going to watch. But that rate is okay. Is
I want to
this
see.
environment attractive
No.
enough? Do I feel like
I don't want problem. I don't want peace.
You want violence?
Yes.
Ah!
Wow.
So what are some of those things? I mean, standout moments for you. I know myself and Dami earlier we were speaking about the episodes as a whole, but first of all, what were some of those stories? You know, share something that would amuse us. What stood out for you?
I think my episode with Francis Kaifala.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the episode for me. And for someone who does the back end work at the end of every production, Francis Kaifala and then Joaba, they were my top two, and they're still my top two. So maybe after this production is done, this one can probably just be my number one. So then for my least production, I'm talking about the least production because of course we need to criticize ourselves before people outside do that. The last episode we shot, the 5th episode we shot was amazing, beautiful conversation. But I think because of my creative mind, because of my creative eyes, I didn't like, the setting, the aesthetics and all of that. But anyways, those are little challenges because I know this year we're doing better.
Definitely.
There will be a lot of improvements in our production. So
Stephen, now, of course, this is unusual for you to be sitting here. Usually, you'll be back there. What does it look like when we are on sets and you're there? Especially when you think about all the plans that we've had, we're going to discuss. What does it look like?
Well, for me, Sha, I like to be the clown of the house. I just want him to do the schmef, the back, Zenda style. For the presenters, they're doing a very good job. It's fact. Delectable than I owe her lunch. That is.
Who are you in lunch? The person that left me in the canteen and ran away is the one you are in lunch.
But you have to bear the name, end the name, daddy.
Okay, no problem.
So
Kill
no-
the daddy. No African parents say when they come and say, I didn't kill my own father. No, nobody should pay me. So, you know, as you were saying, let me call you.
The background
Yeah.
of, especially the studio we have using.
Yeah.
They try a lot.
Yeah.
They give us good lighting.
Yeah,
This,
yeah.
that. The editing work is perfect and all that. Even some of my friends that watch our ethics pod, like, una they do ethics pod, una they do podcast. So I'm like, what do you mean? We don't fit do podcast. Do you understand? A lot of them have tried to go and watch and they're like, wow, you guys are doing well. You keep it up and all that and all that. You just need to tweak a little things here and there. Then before you know, we'll be at it's how they say the sky is the starting point.
Yeah.
That's it.
I feel like as a government agency fighting against corruption and all of that, you cannot go all out. Or do you think that we can go? Do you think we can just say, oh yeah, let's just...
Yeah, you know, Dami, I must be honest with you. The term corruption, because it's even the topic corruption is boring. I must be
I
sincere.
was saying
with
this
you.
earlier.
It's-
We have to
it's-
find a way
it's-
to
it's
make it
boring.
interesting.
So, you have to make- so, and how do you make it interesting? Your people will really want to see action. So how do
I'm
you?
saying.
So like, you have issues.
Something that people
here
can,
and there.
young people can
Yeah, you
do.
can really
So
get to.
how do you make it dramatic?
Yes. And for young people,
You
like I
understand?
was saying, we young people, we don't have time to, our older generation, even if something doesn't look appealing, they can still watch it. But for young people, if I'm not saying that you're about to entertain it, oh please, scroll. immediately.
Yes.
So we have to find a way to talk about
issues
corruption.
of corruption? How do you
In a very
make it
fun
in a formal-
way.
in a dramatic way? So
Anyway,
these
that's
are-
why we have our team, so that we can all be brainstorming. We have to,
okay,
we have
okay.
to do better
You
this
know,
year.
I'm a very practical person.
Okay.
You say we have our team to brainstorm. What are you brainstorming? What are you doing to do about
This is
it?
probing, no.
So it's not enough for you to talk. Some people will say, okay, and maybe we have to organize a seminar. They will organize a seminar. People will talk.
No,
Even
no
if
results.
no action. Even if
As if you
And
know
go.
it's there. You have to eat before you
No,
fight corruption.
Yoruba will say, Tino laughing.
Yeah, exactly now.
Yeah, you must
It's
put
not
something for
tickets
Belen
like
now.
that.
So it's part of it.
So what's the
Yeah.
sense of organizing a seminar to address a problem? At the end of the day, everybody will talk about the problem. and
What's
will
the
not talk
solution?
about the solution. I don't like most times whenever I go up to cover an event, you see people talking.
Okay, so how are we going to start with this now? We
So I don't want us to go back
and just
talk
talk.
about.
Should you talk and do?
Let's
Yes,
talk about
yes,
the
yes.
solution.
Let the action come.
Okay, this conversation that we're having, when next we want to bring a guest or when next we want to appear on this show, what are we going to be doing differently?
Okay. This conversation is getting. I'm even feeling hot. Anyways, guys, this was really fun. I think we'll bring in more of our background people. Some people are still refusing, but we will use rope and drag them, just like we brought Kenny and Larry. Anyway, we'll see you in the next section. Thank you for being with us throughout this section. I hope you enjoyed the next section. Bye.
Yeah. So Mimi,
Yeah.
I mean, we say you're the producer, but you're actually the producer, and I want you to share your vision, with the audience. Where do you see us by this time, 2026? What do you want the audience to look out for, and how do you expect the team members to pull their weights so that we can take our production to the next level?
Okay. So first of all, let me start by saying the reason I said they call me the producer, but I'm just Nene. I give myself the credit and I take my own flowers because before production manager, I've been in the creative space. The only thing I wasn't doing was this kind of production. Do you understand? So this was an eye-opener for me. Do you understand? And secondly, what we should be looking out, or rather what our viewers should be looking out for, and from now till 2016, personally I expect growth,
Yep.
serious growth. And in terms of the kind of guests that we invite, I expect to see more young folks come on board. I expect to see coppers. I expect to see,
How do we grab them there? And this is not, I'm not just speaking to you now, I'm
Yeah.
speaking to Stephen, because you see, we have this look about us, right? Even right now, as we're speaking, we're tiptoeing and all that. How do we make sure that this thing is all encompassing? How do we rub that fine line between it being entertainment, but also because we are here to speak about
Yeah, corruption. For me, I used to both our director. I said, see, if you want this podcast to prove, you have to remove all the bureaucracies from it. It's one of two things. It's either you take it or you don't take it. So for us to ground those young people, when somebody says something, it's them saying it. It's not us saying it. It is their own pain. Do you understand? But we can just probably change the narrative a little bit. Just tell them, okay, this is how things are done. Because first of all, once they hear ICPC, now problem you don't tire. As in problem don't tire. What is it? Suit and tire. As in normally, it's not suit we're supposed to wear, but this is just me. I'm wearing white, you yellow, pink. Do you understand? Just relax a bit. In as much as we are serious, we are still friendly. A lot of the people, our viewers and our listeners, the public, they don't know that we are still friendly people.
Yeah, like somebody said he's not sure that all of us that appear, like myself and Dami, that are you guys sure that you're ICPC staff? Like, because I expect you guys to be uptight and everything. I'm like, no, the future, especially on these kind of platforms, that's not what we're aiming for.
Exactly.
We're trying to say, oh, okay, look, corruption is bad, right? But then we're doing it with an arm around your shoulder, like from the grassroots.
Yeah.
Do you get like this?
Like
is,
I was telling my auntie, it's not every time you beat your child. Like sometimes you need to talk to that child Do you understand? There are other ways. There are other ways you can go around disciplining your child. Educate and just keep talking and talking. Because if you use phone, let me give you one story.
Yeah.
My papa beat me. Hey God. But he didn't really change
Did
me.
it work?
Well, but you see, eventually, I just knew that, okay, I just made the decision that, okay, some of these things were not nice. And at a point, I was like, I felt he hated me.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But, mothers, they don't really beat. But there's one about that she will give you, wallahi, not for them.
So what I'm getting from his conversation right now, I mean, in relation to corruption and what we're doing here is the manner and approach of the message matters, right? And we need to make sure that we're using our platform to speak to people in the language they understand.
Exactly.
Because I'm not here to fight corruption of those people that are 50.
Yes,
Don't
exactly.
go.
Don't go.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Oti what?
Oti law.
You know? And so the same way I said support law is how this segment has
Oti law.
So, audience, thank you for sticking with us. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm leaving the set and I'm actually going to go and look for Danny because we have to split the bill of that lunch. So, bear with us. And if you come back and see small violence, lock up. Until then, peace out. Viewers, listeners, I'm vexing, as you can see. Right? First of all, let's set up a GoFundMe. I don't wash plates tire.
Hey, yeah, millennial daddy with no money. What's that one now? You washed plates,
Only you as you are small like this. 4 more.
Yes, now. Small but mighty.
4 roundabouts.
I'm telling you, please.
And 3 wraps.
Please, and you say that I left him in the restaurant. I don't understand. Am I calling you millennial daddy for
This
nothing?
is part of corruption.
I don't. How is it corruption?
Because,
take responsibility.
Wait a minute. Do you remember one of the things they taught us in the academy?
Okay, please.
The fraud triangle. One of the reasons why there's so much fraud and corruption is the pressure that people put on their families and their loved ones when they're in positions of authority. So small millennium daddy like this, you want me to go and rob?
For just small food. I did not even ask you to buy me designers or buy me a house. Small food. I need to retrieve that name. Somebody else has to be bearing that name because you're not living up. Small plates that you washed.
That small plates that I washed. I'm still there. The balance is still waiting for me. They just said I should quickly come around.
Oh, please. We're back on set, Millennial Daddy, please.
It's all right.
We are back to be here. We are glad to be here. And we are rounding up right now. This episode has been very interesting. Like when I say we managed to bring all our background people.
Most of them. There's still one.
Most?
There's one.
Or two? Or three?
Which?
That are refusing to come on stage.
Oh, it's like 3.
Yes.
Or 4.
Yes, I don't know. It's so amazing that
We'll get them.
I don't know. We like the spotlight, but they don't. They always want to just keep making everything happen, and they do an amazing job. Because without them, we would not be sitting here. Yeah, and this year we are going to give you people back to back. See, it's corruption in a fun way.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't sing that song. I'm not going to sing it.
I just realized that we didn't even do it. Or are we changing the mantra this year? No lose guard. It's all about the legitimacy. It's like people. We are stepping up.
Don't lose guard already.
Yes.
Yeah. So like she said, it's been an amazing episode. We've heard so many perspectives, but how do we consolidate all these ideas, basically into something that makes sense?
Yeah, I think it's all about our approach. Like when I was speaking with Kenny, he talked about it's not just about talking, it's doing. What are we going to do better? And at the end of the day, the purpose of this is to help people be more aware of corruption and let you know that, okay, this is what the ICPC is doing, and let you also know that it's possible to live a corruption-free life. That's what we're all about. So we have to find a manner that we can talk about it that appeals to people, because apparently that's the most important thing. Your delivery matters. How we decide that, okay, we're talking to these people, we are going to tell them a certain way. This is what we're bringing to light more of what we do at the ICPC, our initiatives. A lot of people don't even know, and we want our audience to be interested. So we have to make it. Maybe we have to be dancing. What are we going?
Maybe they'll turn us to TikTokers.
Yeah, we should do TikTok.
We should do
we are not. We don't used to do TikTok. We have to. Maybe TikTok. Maybe to make us blow. We have to spread this corruption gospel.
Okay, it's all right.
Like this, you're washing plates now. Would have just videoed you and put it there.
I know you're never going to let it slide. That's the fact that it's your fault.
I love the
anyway,
view.
So I agree with what you're saying about, consolidating it and making it more wholesome.
Yeah.
It's very important that we don't lose sight of the whole business. But, Kenny said something again, talking about corruption is boring.
I tell you.
So I think that we also need to bring up, like stories.
Yes,
Success
real
stories,
life
but then
cases.
real life challenges of how people have done the right thing and it has worked for them, but then also people that have done the wrong thing and how
And facing the consequences.
facing the consequences,
Yes.
trying to live a better
Because
life.
it looks like we're just talking about it in abstract. It looks like we're just saying, oh, we are doing, let people see cases.
What's one of the things that you feel like, and I'm not putting you on the spot, so maybe I'll go first.
Are you
What's
not?
one of the things that you feel like 3-4 years ago you might have done and not think so much of it, but now it's like you're trying to live a better life?
3 or 4 years ago. What was 3 or 4?
10 years?
Okay,
2
let's say
years?
10 years ago. Okay, like something little that I don't do anymore that I used to do probably when I was like growing up or early adult. I'm a Gen Z, by the way, so it's not
Yes,
that
I
far.
can
It's
relate.
not that.
Sorry.
So it's not that far ago. I used to, this train of you just finish eating biscuit or something, and then wherever you are, you just throw it. I had to stop doing it, and it was more like it was just this consciousness. Now I can't even do it. I go out and I'm somewhere. It's so bad that Nigerians, you're in traffic or express road, and you see somebody throwing something out of the car on the road.
Yeah.
How do you expect cars pass that road? So for me, it's always like wherever I go to, and let's say I just finished eating something, I'm keeping it in my bag till I see a trash can. So that was something from, and I feel it's how at the end of the day we want to make Nigeria a better place.
Yeah.
However we can do it, whichever means we want to make Nigeria. I mean, that's my little quota. That's my contribution to society.
And it's super important.
Yeah.
Because they say like little drops
Make an ocean, yeah.
We have this notion where, how people come to social media and say, oh, you people stop talking about throwing refuse on the ground. Stop talking about respect and human dignity
Yeah.
and,
There's
ethics and
wait.
all that.
There's also something. Sorry, I just remembered. Is also cutting queues.
It is.
But the reason why I still do it now is peer pressure. I'm not going to lie, because if you don't do it, you're a mumu. But me, I don't mind
That
being
is-
in a queue and waiting till my
I
turn.
think that is one of the biggest bases of where we are as a country today. We are so influenced, we are so bothered.
Corruption
by
is
what
so
people
Say it's also
So
part
when
of
you
the
stay- So take
yes.
for instance, you are at a traffic light at 9 p.m. in the night.
Nobody.
Somebody 2 months ago, I was at the traffic light 9 p.m. and this lady drives up to me, like beside as she winds down, and I'm a Yoruba boy. And
Yoruba
I've-
demon.
I've
Yoruba
lived-
demon.
No, I'm an angel, and I've lived in Lagos.
You're trying to convince
for
yourself,
for
but okay.
a while.
Okay.
So I'm from Ekiti, but I've lived in Lagos. The moment the car passed, I took off. I didn't care about the traffic light. Though. In my mind, I'm like, you want to rob me? Me. You want to come and rob me? But
I tell
this is
you.
the point. Now, we now use that as an excuse to break the law. And it's not just that to say, oh, if somebody comes to come and rob me while I'm waiting for traffic lights. Oh, if you stand when everybody is queuing.
Everybody is
you're
passing.
a mumu.
Do you know sometimes in Nigeria, yes, it feels like when you're doing the right thing, like just these traffic lights. I think it happened to me today, in fact. You're there's this particular place that's a bit secluded. A lot of cars don't pass there. You only see Nigerians dutifully obeying traffic lights when there is road safety by the
Somebody to
corner or
pass.
somebody. But usually, so this place is usually secluded, and I wait for the lights. I'm not even trying to, but I'm a good citizen, So I was waiting for the lights, and all the cars kept passing and going. At the
you
point,
feel
I was looking at the light
Did you
like,
feel stupid?
Abi, I'm not.
you
I
feel
felt stupid.
Did you wait?
At the end of the day, I left because everybody was like, "Do you know somebody was even honking?"
Of course.
I'm
Look.
like, "You cannot see the
And
lights."
so that like places value on what we are doing here, but not just what we're doing here, what so many other people are doing, other agencies, right? Which is we need to change the mindset.
Yes.
And like I said earlier, we're not even focusing on anybody that is gone. If you are gone, like if you were alive.
Yeah, so it's what we can
pre-independence,
do
and
now,
it's hard
yes.
because we're leaders of tomorrow and everything, and I've gotten to the age where I'm suddenly realizing that if I don't do my own quota, then my younger ones, my children, what are they going to meet?
Exactly.
And so we need to burden ourselves with change.
Yes, anti-corruption, like being free of corruption is cool. You're not dumb if you're choosing not to be corrupt. If you're choosing that, oh, I don't want to do this. Nigerians would say you're a fool, but we need to make it
we need to make
Like
people know
when
that
you
it's
go
okay.
to an eatery, for instance, and you pay for 3 pieces of meat,
Mm-hmm.
but you find 4. Like how I tried to pay for 2 pieces of meat for you.
You
but
find
you
for
ended up
you
asking
want
us,
them to put it back in the soup. But what will you do?
return it.
To where?
If we had done that, would I be washing plates?
Well, there's that, sha, but
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're
it's
wrapping
been
it
an
up.
amazing. It's been an amazing experience. Very quickly, like how we always say, subscribe, like, comment. Also,
yes, Ethic Spot.
on YouTube, watch us, but then also watch Transparency Files, which is another production that we are sometimes.
Our sister production.
Sister production. Sometimes we're there,
Yes.
sometimes we're not. But watch it all the same.
Yes,
You
it's
still see-
always showing on NTA every Friday by 6:30. Transparency Files. You get to see more of our work. You get to see more of what the ICPC does, because people ask questions like, "What are you people doing? What are you people doing?" You want to see what we are doing. Please watch Transparency Files every Friday by 6:30. Make sure to watch our videos on YouTube at Ethic Sport. Follow us on Instagram for updates. See more of the team. It's you know what? Just
Well, we have
just
to put more of the team.
yes.
All
It's
of
not
you,
just
all of
us.
you behind the camera.
Everybody.
Portray all your lives.
Yes.
Well, until the next episode, I remain on Olapo and
And I am Damilola. No lose guard.
live the legit life.
Yes. Ciao.